What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an extreme cleaning video. I know I don't do cleaning videos on this channel a lot, but I have been sick again for like the third or fourth time this season, and I am never, ever sick like this. It's insane. I've had a sore throat, body aches, like the whole 9 yards. So I went out yesterday and I bought a ton of like vitamins and supplies, and I'm like just so over it. I'm so over it. Okay, so I picked up the Ollie Woman's multivitamin. It says superfoods in addition to it. I wanted to get the Smarty Pants because a lot of people said they love those, but of course they were out. I just feel like everyone's running to get all of these things right now, which is fine, but they were out of Smarty Pants, so I got this one. This one has blueberries, watercress, acai, pomegranate, all kinds of bee, elderberry, kale, all kinds of other like superfoods in there, so I just thought I would go with that. I do love Ollie multivitamins, so I wanted to pick that up. I've been out of Airborne for a while, and honestly, you guys, I swear by Airborne. Usually if I take it at the first sign of having a cold, it helps me so much, but I haven't had Airborne in my house probably this whole season. I think I had it like one time in the very beginning, and I haven't bought it again, and I don't know why. So anyway, I picked up some Airborne, and then I got some Zicam. I have never had this, but I know people swear by it, and I actually never thought of this, but I think I have postnasal drip, which can cause sore throats, and one of you guys on Instagram mentioned that, and I was like, oh my word, totally makes sense. And then I got this to ease my sore throat. I've tried this before and it helps to numb like your sore throat, so it's just like a spray. And then I also got these, which I haven't had any throat drops for a while, lozenges, so I picked these up, and these just have the menthol and are supposed to be really soothing. So 100% orange juice. I got pulp free with calcium and vitamin D. I absolutely hate pulp, so I have to always try to get pulp free, and then I like the addition of calcium and vitamin D. Vitamin D is good for your immune system too. And then while I was at the grocery store, I ended up picking up these juices. I'm not a juicer, just there's so much sugar in these, you guys. It's insane. 46 grams of sugar. I mean, I know it's all 100% juice, but it's ridiculous. 58 grams. 53. It's just like, no way. That's way too much sugar. But I do like to have these when I have a cold, because I feel like if you blast your system with a bunch of vitamin C when you have a cold, it helps, at least for me. So I wanted to take you guys along the journey with me today with just cleaning, disinfecting, like literally dusting floors, like everything, because I'm just so incredibly over it, and apparently my house needs to be cleaned. So that is what we are doing today. So I'm gonna open this. I made some CROCKPOT minestrone soup yesterday, which I'm gonna insert the footage, the recipe, so that I can share that with you guys. I know I've showed it on my channel before, but I honestly went to go look for it and couldn't find it. So if I can't find it, then I don't know. So I thought I would share with you my CROCKPOT minestrone soup recipe. And yeah, basically just hang out with me all day today and get some cleaning motivation. I know this season's just been so brutal, and I know you guys are probably all over it just as much as I am. So let's get some cleaning motivation and disinfect my house.
Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys my minestrone crockpot soup recipe. It is so simple and easy, but it is so comforting. I definitely prefer minestrone soup over like chicken soup. I know when you're sick, chicken soup is so good for you, but anyway, let's jump into this recipe. I just cut up 3 stalks of celery, and honestly, you guys, I'm obsessed with this Rachel Ray scraper. It was so awesome. This was the first time I used it. I know, like little simple things as an adult make such a difference, but it was so handy and convenient. And then I chopped up some carrots and onion as well.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Next, I dumped in an entire carton of low-sodium vegetable broth all over the carrots, onion, and celery. And then I used a can of diced tomatoes. These happen to be Italian seasoned diced tomatoes. And then a can of white beans. I only used about half of them. And then a can of kidney beans. Make sure you drain and rinse them very well as well. And then I used some tomato paste, pepper, salt, some Italian seasoning. This just has like parsley, basil, oregano, thyme, all kinds of Italian seasonings in them. And I gave it a couple of shakes, and that is what the soup looked like. The only thing I forgot to add, which is a staple to minestrone soup, is zucchini. So I would definitely add one zucchini. And then about 30 minutes before the soup was completely ready, I added some fresh spinach and also added green beans. You can use fresh green beans ahead of time and pop them in with all the other vegetables, but I used canned, so they were already cooked. Excuse me. And I added some of those, and then I also added a little bit of pasta. I forgot what this one was called, like the little short pastas. And I always go heavy-handed on accident, so just beware of how much pasta you put in. It does absorb a lot of water or liquid and kind of like fills the soup so it's not as liquidy. So just be mindful of that. And then that sat for about, 20 minutes, and then the soup was completely ready, and it is so comforting, you guys. It is so delicious.
So this is lunch today. I'm just drinking some of this green juice. It has all kinds of fruits in there, and then like a bunch of greens too, barley, broccoli, alfalfa, kale, all kinds of things like that. Again, I'm just trying to blast my system with vitamins, and then my yummy, yummy homemade minestrone. I just have like this massive bowl full of it because it is so good and so comforting. Like homemade soup when you're sick is just the best. And I'm also drinking plenty of water as well.
So after lunch, I was finally feeling motivated and energized and feeling a little bit better. So I wanted to get to tackling cleaning my living room first. So I started with picking up everything off the floor, all of the little toys, which cleaning with a toddler awake is... it looks like you never cleaned. Let's just put it that way after like 10 minutes. But I started with the floors. So I just picked up all of the toys like I just said. Sydney was playing with this rice bin over the past couple of days, so there was rice all over my floor and just towels and toys, so I ended up putting that away. And I just quickly used my handheld vacuum to pick up the big pieces of rice, and then I just started my robot vacuum. I let this thing go, and it sweeps up pretty well, and it goes over my carpet as well, so I just let that run its course and do my entire living room while I did other things. I started to dust while the robot vacuum was going. So I wanted to pull the blankets from the couch so that I could wash them since I had been laying all over them and my germs were everywhere. And then I also sanitized the coffee table. The coffee table never looks clean, and I can't wait to get a new one, but it always seems to hold food, and just no matter how often I sanitize it. But I ended up doing that first.
Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes things get away from me, like dusting these little vases. I don't think of them very often. I might dry dust them, but yeah, this ended up being just a collect-all of dust, especially when you don't have any windows open throughout the entire winter. Just things get kind of like stuffed in there, and it's so gross after the fact to look at the cloth and how much dust was actually on it. So I just wiped down the end stand and wiped down the heat registers as well. And again, the amount of dust that was actually collected there. And I feel like I dust fairly often. It was gross. So I ended up opening the sliding glass door to let some fresh air in. Even though it's winter and it's so cold out, I just wanted to move that stale air a little bit and any dust that was in the air. So I had the window open for like 10 minutes. And then I started working on the TV stand. And again, I dust fairly often, but I tend to dry dust with like a little Swiffer, just to kind of get me by. But yeah, definitely dry dusting is not the way to go when you're trying to deep clean and get rid of things. So I collected a bunch and it just puts things into perspective for me. Maybe I should not cut corners and do like little things here and there. Maybe I should take an entire day to deep clean like this more often. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Do you deep clean very often, or are you more of like, you know, one thing at a time because you're busy mom life? Let me know in the comments down below.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
So this mirrored TV stand is the worst when you have a toddler. Oh my word, all the finger smudges and prints are just a constant battle. So it's even worse though now that it's, you know, getting brighter out, the sun is shining, and I'm seeing fingerprints everywhere that were all hidden through the dark winter. So I just took my time and kind of scrubbed this down with a microfiber cloth. That's my favorite way to clean this because it doesn't leave too much like particles anywhere like a paper towel would. And then I tackled the glass sliding door, and then I also tackled my computer kind of combo kitchen dining whatever, I can't talk, my dining table, which is also glass. I got all of these things before I had a child, you guys. So Sydney eats at this table now, and there's just fingerprints and food left like underneath it all over the place. It doesn't matter how often I clean it. If the light hits it at a certain angle, there are smudges everywhere. So I tried to tackle this area, and it was way more dusty than I expected. Like my little computer and hard drive, it was just a bad situation. No wonder why I got sick. I am constantly sitting at this dusty, yucky desk.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Next, I mopped the floors with this Bona hardwood floor cleaner and mop system that I have, and I absolutely love it for my floors. Just make sure that all of the dust and like big particles are picked up before you do any mopping, obviously. And by the way, mopping the floors or like sweeping the floors with a toddler is just, you know, it's not very ideal. Sydney was like, wait a minute, I want to walk across all these wet floors. But anyway, so food particles get stuck like underneath Sydney's table and chairs and just get pushed back without me noticing. So I just scrubbed the heck out of the floors.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
Next, it was laundry time, and I allowed way too much laundry to pile up in my bathroom. I usually do laundry once every like 5 days with Sydney and I, but I let it pile up, I'm not gonna lie. So I had to do 2 loads today, which is very unheard of for me because it's only Sydney and I. And then I actually had a load that was sitting there in the dryer. I know I'm not alone with this, okay? I need to get better. But I definitely sometimes I just get too busy and I let clothes sit in the dryer all cleaned. That hence why I've got wrinkles everywhere. So I had to fold a couple of loads of laundry today, and that was not fun. But at least I got it done. I felt so good once it was all tackled and accomplished.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
Next, I moved on to doing a deep clean in the bathroom, and I started with the tub. The tub was a little embarrassing. I have ring spots that always happen, like every week. It doesn't fail. I always get the ring spots underneath my products, and it drives me insane. So sorry, that's embarrassing. But I've recently got this new little like tile tub scrubber wand whatever pole from Target. It is a life game changer when it comes to cleaning the bathtub. I saw it on Brianna Kay's Clean With Me video, and yeah, it definitely saves my back when it comes to scrubbing the tub now. And then I moved on to the toilet, just nothing glamorous. And I'm realizing as I'm watching this video back, I don't know why I don't have gloves to clean with. Do you guys use gloves when you clean your bathroom and things like that? I just never think of it, but now I'm thinking I totally need it because I'm scrubbing the toilet using, you know, Clorox wipes and whatnot.
I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be alright. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best, what is best for you.
So after the bathroom, I had plans to tackle my entire kitchen, but after I put Sydney to bed, you guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, Sydney broke out in hives all over her body in the matter of like 30 minutes. So I had to take care of her, and it was like 10 p.m. I was running to CVS with her in pajamas, talking to on-call nurse, got her children's Benadryl. It was a whole situation. So I was kind of stressed all night last night. And as I'm doing this voiceover, it is the same day you guys are watching this. Sydney seems to be fine. I have no idea if it was from the cleaning products, if it was like something she ate. We didn't do any new detergents, any new anything I can think of. She did have some congestion, so it could be from a virus. It's just one of those things where we don't really know right now, but she seems to be doing fine. So I wasn't able to clean the kitchen thoroughly or anything, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video, got some motivation. If you're feeling sick, clean your house, make yourself some soup, relax, try to get better. And yeah, I don't know. I will talk to you guys in the next video. So far, I am feeling so much better today. So we shall get through this season.